I told y'all 9:35. I put on the screen 9:35. That's what time I put on there. 9:35, not 9:30. Normally I do 9:30, but I put 9:35. And look what time it is. Today y'all can't say nothing to me about being late. Today I'm on time. 9:35. I hit this. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me let him tell. We tell the story together. Look who on the screen right now. Who we got here today?
Yeah.
So look, I hit you today, right? Yesterday.
Right.
Yesterday. I hit you yesterday and I said, what we doing tomorrow? You said, cool. I hit him today. He here. See, my thing with any artist, when I hit you up or you hit me up and we say, let's get it, I love it when they be like, yo, let's go. I'm with it. So salute to you because you ain't even playing no games. You was like, yo, I said, I hit you today. I said, 40, what we doing? You said, you tell me. We here. 40 Cal, what's up, bro?
What up, bro? You know, you the interview king. Big can't stand. You know what I'm saying? Certain niggas, you gotta,
You gotta pull up
you
for it.
already know what it's here for.
Yo, you know this
Yeah.
this our second interview, right?
Word the mother, my memory all fucked up. What happened the first one?
All right, the first one, we did an interview. It was me, you, Jordan Tower, and M-Rec, and I interviewed you by Chelsea Piers. Do you remember that?
That, yeah. Was I by my, in front of my, promotional van or some shit like that?
No, you was by your crib. We came to pick you up from 40th. You was on your block. We came to pick you up, but we didn't come pick you up, but you was over there, and we went down by Chelsea Piers and we did an interview. This is a fact. But I got the memory of I got a wild memory because I don't drink or smoke, so my memory is a little different. So
I'm drinking and smoking now.
Hey, have one for me. So at this particular time when I interviewed you, I think Dipset was going through the turmoil. It was starting at that time. That's when I interviewed you.
What?
At that time, where was you at in your career when that started going topsy-turvy?
Basically, my story a little sadder because when I really officially got my shot, that's when they officially broke up, and it was I ain't gonna say a hierarchy, but a chain of command of people that superseded my my fame and shit like that. So and all right, if you think of Dipset, right, you got Cam, you got Joel, you got Jim, then you got JR, Hellrell, then you got my man Duke the God, then you got Freaky Zeke. They all throwing out albums. Everybody got an album, right? And some niggas is working on their second album. So when I finally be like, all right, now 40 Cal get an album, that's when they kind of broke up. So at that time when you said I think when I was doing promo for my first official release, that's when I kind of got the news oh man, you know what I mean, it's some trouble going indoor. So shit was like a blow and all that. But
and I know at that time it was like, so who you going with? Are you going with Cam or you going with Jim? And I remember at that time you was like, yo, I'm gonna rock with Cam, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't even see you with Cam when the split happened. Why wasn't did he not call or what was going on? Because I was confused.
Cool. Yo, I meant to tell you too. First, you got to take the 40 out and put 40 to make sure. I think that's my name on Twitter.
Yeah, it say 40 on there too. So I'll put the 40. I'll fix that right now as we talk. Watch. But that's what you did. You put 40.
It's like that. It's like that on Twitter because somebody took a 40 Cal. So I had to switch it up on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm about to say he's sitting there telling me to change it. I'm like, that's what your name say, bro.
Nah, it's like that. Nah, it's like that on Twitter. Nah, I ain't mad at you. We ain't tripping over that.
Yeah. But
it's only 140. It's only 140 Cal anyway. So
got you.
So
yeah, but I didn't even see you with him, and then he came back and he did a Public Enemy mixtape, but you wasn't even on that neither.
Actually, I was, and I like I told you, I did when the split happened, I did pick Cam's side,
Mm-hmm.
and we actually did a few records. I was like the only Diplomat member on his Crime Pays mixtape
Got you know what you right.
on
You
on his album, right? And then you had the before that I was on his Public Enemy tapes. I actually was on the tapes with him and Vado and the UN. You know what I'm saying? I had a few records on
see
there.
that's what threw me off because I know it was the UN, then it was pins, and it was clips. I didn't know who was who no more because I didn't know Charlie Clips, and I ain't know pins at the time. So it was just like who is these guys? I didn't even know who Vado was. Then it was a UN, and then it was a
Hmm.
UN that was from Long Island. That's down with Rock Marciano. So I was confused all the way. You know what I'm saying? But you feel like you got kind of lost in the shuffle a little bit of everything that was going on.
Definitely. I just to me, if it was like how it was when everybody else had an album, I think that my fame would have been more, than when it is because for simple reasons, like everybody get their shot, like to do a whole promo run, and in our promo runs, shit like 106 in Park is available. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
any rapper know, like that's like the height of your career. Like you on a 106 in Park couch. They didn't say I couldn't go on the couch. They just was like, just bring Cam through.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, it makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, it was a lot going on. It was that. It was plus I think some shit happened with True Life. It was just like it was a really bad time to really be like, yo, I'm like, yo, I'm good. Let me just do a little segment on my own. So they was like, yo, we can invite you on some Freestyle Friday shit. Like, you could just come do it like a judge of that. But I was like, damn, B, I wanted to like,
So
you
basically,
know,
it was like you ain't bringing Cam, you ain't bringing you neither. You can't come if Cam don't come.
yeah, I just wasn't that type of artist at like in the beginning of my career. You know what I'm saying? So it just was like
But
that. So to answer your question, that
mm-hmm.
whole shit, that whole split affected me crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But at one point you was I won't say lit than them, but you had a nice buzz off of Fight Club. Why wasn't that used to really like propel you to the next level? Because I was like, yo, we knew who you was from Fight Club. Like you actually you won the first one. Who was it? Sam Scarfo, right?
Right, right.
You won the first one, but I knew who you was from that, and I think you lost the second one.
The second one, they say I lost, but I don't. It don't look like I lost.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, that shit was like to me. It was like Fight Club. I was doing my thing between Fight Club and the battle rap scene. Battle rap wasn't like what it is now,
Yes.
and I was down with Dipset. So with me, it was kind of like it was an easy choice. It was like do battle rap or be down with Dipset and shit. You know what I mean? Battle rap, like I said, wasn't what it is now back then. You know what I'm saying? So
Wasn't feasible at all. It wasn't.
yeah, I mean, it was cool. It was something to do. It was like back then, every battle rapper or dude, not it wasn't even had like a term battle rapper. It was a dude that was battle rapping. His goal was to be a musician, to be a
Mm-hmm.
artist, a
Yes.
rapper. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like that.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact is that once I made it to that point, like, I'm an official artist. I don't need the battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It was just like everybody else didn't have that, that luck to be like down with like with like a Grammy winning crew and be like, yo, you know what? I want to still battle rap. So it just at the time it just didn't make sense. Plus Cam ain't really fuck with that part. You know what I'm saying? I had to like I heard like he told me personally, like just like chill with all that.
So
It
he
was
didn't
it
want you. Yeah, he didn't want you battle rapping at all, right?
nah, nah, it just was like it was to me, to him, I get it. Like as a boss, you don't it battle rapping gives somebody a chance to harm your brand,
Got you.
in a for and to him he just like he's trying to say this is a term we use, play me proof. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You can't play me no type of way. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm battle rapping and I do it now, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a chance for everybody to say, oh, like Dipset funny jokes and some shit like that. You know what I mean? So it was
And
just like,
and that's what that's what a lot of angles is against you is right. Like yo, you with the Dipset thing. So When they break up, you come back on mixtapes. What happened to you though? Like what did you do in the meantime? Because I ain't gonna front. I didn't really. I don't know. I'm not saying you wasn't working, but I didn't hear from you or really see too much from you. And then it's like the next time I really saw you, you reemerged. And then I seen you like in a little. I see your name has changed, just like that as we talking. So I see you. I see you reemerge in a commercial when a reunion is happening, but then you're not a part of the reunion. I was so confused because I was like, oh, y'all did like this little commercial. I'm like, yo, 40, they got 40 back. Y'all got the hard hats and all that.
Destruction shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, and then you're not a part of that. Like, what's going on?
Basically, I mean, we just heard that niggas is getting back together. That day was like we was in a moment. It was like, oh word, I gotta see this. So we when we pull up, niggas is taking a photo shoot at the construction site, and I thought it was cool. I was like, all right, and you know that I guess the whole angle was Dipset is back in construction. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So when I guess the deal was finalized or whatever they did, definitely ain't include like people like me, Jr. and Hell Rel, and you know people the other members. So it just was like that's just what always I gripe. Like we passed the part of like yo, we just happy to be here. We need a whole check. Like niggas is famous too now. We not rich as like them like you know the founding members, but nigga we like it picture not being that rich but being like kind of famous when you still in the hood. You feel me? So it kind of like it got to a point where we like, yo, what are we doing? You know what
So
I'm saying?
yeah, it's just it's funny though. Yeah, I want to show you something that I want to do, and I gotta fix your name too, because I think that should say 48 Cal. I think I'm tripping today. What the hell is going on? They
I
say
wasn't sure. No, I think it's 40 cats. That's just the
strike
zeros
through in the middle, right?
on that
Yeah, yeah,
text.
that's what I'm
It
bugging.
says
But
it's the
look,
zeros on that text.
let me show you something, right? This is a show that I was gonna do. Look at this screen, right? I was gonna do this show, and I'm gonna do this show. It's called The Mental Abuse You Face Being in a Hip Hop Supergroup. I'm gonna do a show on that. No, on some real. Like,
That's crazy.
am I tripping? Am I tripping though? Do you feel like because I feel like yo, I feel bad for you. Um, I spoke to Coke Boy, Droop Pop today. Like, it's a lot of y'all brothers who put in a lot of work for these crews, these groups. Whether you had to go in the street, battle, fight, all that, but when it come to the spoils of the riches of the group, what the hell going on? You understand what I'm saying? Like, so do you do?
Nah,
Am I tripping, or is that like right and exact?
nah. With me, well, I think that don't go with me because I don't
Okay.
like. I never been like a person that like really was fully dependent on them because like when I was doing with the Dipset shit, I had a Fight Club thing going on. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, like, look, I'm back. I just launched my career back in battle rap.
Uh huh.
Now, you said something earlier. You said, yo, it was a time you was like, yo, I'd stop hearing about you. You right. I literally stopped what I was doing
Mm-hmm.
for like 5, 8 years, and I didn't want to rap no more. I didn't
Mm.
want to. I just didn't want to be famous no more. To me, I didn't like. I went from like doing all that famous shit and getting doing what famous people do. From seeing everybody that we with like around us, I see people get stabbed, shot, robbed, and killed.
Mm.
Right? And they all like it's all like public knowledge, right? And at the end of the day, it started trickling down to everybody. It's not even it wasn't even fun no more. Now the fact is it's not fun and the money not even like how it was. Just didn't want to rap no more. So I left that shit alone for like 5, 8 years. And when I officially came back, we did a joint. Shout out to my boy J.R. Ryder. He talked me into it. It was like we did some shit called Upstage.
Mm-hmm.
And then from Upstage was like, all right, 40 cal back. Then now I went back to, I'm back in battle rap. I'm doing like, I'm official. So
So, and then I wanted to talk about that. The Upstage is some people took that as a Dipset diss album. Um, what do you what should people take it as that?
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
Nah. The Upstage was simple for us, right? When Dipset, they had like this was their second, I guess, reunion, right? They
Yes,
had a
yeah, because that
where,
was
where
my
they
thing.
did,
You only reunite one time. How y'all reunite twice? But that's a whole nother subject, though.
right. They had another joint, and they put out a tape, I think, called Diplomatic Immunity or whatever. I forgot what the tape was called. Really, I don't let me fuck up the name. You know what I'm saying? But they was putting out a tape, and everybody was DMing me, JR, Hellrail, and everybody like, I know y'all gonna be on this new Dipset tape because this is the official Diplomat tape. I'm telling you, like everybody asking y'all to see if y'all gonna be on the tape. We
Mm-hmm.
ain't get called to be on the tape. We knew we wasn't gonna be on the tape. So for us, we was like, yo, people want to hear us. So basically, it was like more JR Writer. He hit me with the idea, like, yo, let's do a tape and drop it on the same day.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And now we ain't gonna put no promotion behind it. We just gonna be like, people gonna see it right next to it, like, oh shit, you see the Diplomat drop some new shit. Oh shit, 40 Cal, JR Writer, Hell Rail and them, and A Moth and them drop some shit too. Oh, it's a good day for hip hop. So that's what we was on. Like, all right, look, we gonna eat. We gotta eat. And it wasn't, and nothing on none of the tracks was like, yo, fuck Dipset or this and that. It was merely just a statement to say, shit, we wanna eat too, bro. We gonna get a little, it's money for everybody.
And your
You know?
album was better. Your
Yeah, you
album was
think
way
so?
better. Your album's way better. Way
Upstate.
better.
I mean, I think that we heard that a lot.
The Upstage, it wasn't even close to me. I'm gonna just keep it real. It wasn't even close. Like the Upstage
I
was,
heard.
wasn't even
I,
close.
I appreciate it. I heard that a lot, but I was like, I like this some tracks on a joint because that's just where we from. So I like, I guess it's more biased to me. So but
So,
shout out to them.
all right, but see, so the confusion is, are y'all diplomats or not?
Yeah, by default, like it's something like it's like a last name you can't shake if you wanted to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was in marriage, just like as much as I've been 40 cal, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's always gonna be somebody to be like, shout out 40 Cal from Dipset, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be, you know what I mean? And I don't the way I was raised, I'm not gonna sit there and just be like, yo, listen, keep correcting niggas. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, yo, just say 40 Cal. You know what I'm saying? Because it is what it is at this point. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And I always been like, we, even though we don't do business, I still like talk to a lot of the members and we cool. So
So,
at
so,
the end of
so,
the day, if niggas want to call me 40 Cal Dipset, it is what it is, man.
so my question is, were you ever signed to them? Because they did a situation. It was Rockefeller. Then it was other situation. Were you ever signed on paperwork?
I was never signed to Dipset.
Mm.
I was always affiliated in doing deals under the Dipset umbrella. So that's the way it was.
So is what did that apply to you too? If you use that that bird, you had to cough up some bread because we heard some horror stories with that using that logo and stuff. Did that apply to you too?
It sure it certainly did.
Damn.
It's just some business shit. He ain't jerk, but to be honest, he ain't jerked me. He just was like, yo, listen, it was more like a thing like whoever label I was signed to. It's not
Mm,
like I'm paying out my pocket. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, cool. I got a situation at Koch at the time, right?
mm-hmm,
So I got the whole set on my project.
mm-hmm.
So the way as a businessman, he gonna be like, all right, let me run down on Alan Glumblock and tell him like, yo, I got an artist here with diplomat shit. What we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It's not for him to come to me to be like, yo, listen, man, what you gonna pay for that bird? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm.
I don't get a. It's not like that.
So
But
did you did a situation with Koch?
yeah, hell yeah. I did a
Okay.
situation with Koch, Baby Grand, Fontaine, And a lot of the little labels at the time, like Koch is now E1 now.
E1, yes.
But I was we man when I first did a deal with like Koch and shit, I didn't really take it that serious. But until I walked in Alan Glumbach's office, he had a picture of me and back of him. Now it wasn't just me; it was the whole set. You know what I'm saying? He had a picture of the whole like diplomats and back of him. But I'm in the picture, and I'm like, yo, and it was a big picture. So I'm like, so that made me more cocky. Like, yo, bro, like, I'm like, yo, if I go somewhere, like, you could at least have a limo or something. Like, what the fuck? Like,
could have been the gas though,
but
40. Could have been the guy. They be having that per plan. Be like, yo, because like when the college athletes go there, they be like, yo, this is your locker. You see all this stuff like that. So he could have played game. Hope he ain't playing no games with you.
Nah. At the time, Dipset kind of built Koch, man.
Facts.
Like,
Yeah.
So that's what it really was. Like, it had other acts there, but Dips, like, nobody made it there. Especially, and shout out to Jim. You know what I'm saying? They made niggas made Koch like some other shit. So
almost made it a major. So all right. So when the true life things and all this happened, are you walking around the street? Did you have to walk around the street a little different because it could have been on for you?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you heard what I said, right? I kind of like didn't want to rap no more. I seen niggas get stabbed, shot, and killed just because we rapping. Niggas want to see what that about. Niggas want to be like, yo, like we sitting there putting on a show and entertaining, and niggas want to sit there and be like, yo, was real. I'm a hood nigga, but niggas put you in situations like to be to show a dumb nigga that you could be dumber. You could be like, yo, you know what? This is too dumb.
Yeah. Like I didn't sign up for this. I just want to rap.
Yeah, I was like, yo, to be honest, I had safer times hustling in the street. I actually made more money doing not rapping. That's like, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But when I came back to rapping, it's something that I love to do, and I think I do well. But when after a while, it just wasn't paying no bills the way I was doing it. You know what I mean? The way we was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, everybody's streaming and nice platforms now, but I'm just so used to upfront checks and
Yeah. But see, this is what I'm saying. I always felt bad for a lot of y'all guys because y'all wave flags, right? And you get branded with something, but you don't get all the spoils of it. But you get all the beef, you get all the hate, you just don't get the money. The certain people get all the money, but you get, oh, that's 40 Cal, or that's one of them Dipset niggas. Let's flip on him because we got beef with him. That's what I gotta do a show talking about that, because I don't think that that's fair to y'all, because I know you bleed Dipset blood. And it's sad that they try to make you literally bleed Dipset blood.
Yeah, I get it too. You can't really be in a situation and like say I don't really be like, I don't rock with Dipset all the way. Like, we like after now we don't be in like clubs together and shit like that. But I am cool with them. But for a nigga to run down on me and say, yo, aren't you one of them Dipset niggas? I ain't got time to be like, look, it's complicated, right? I ain't really a Dipset nigga.
It's on. Like, it's on, yeah. Yeah. So when you got into it with Loom, was that some Dipset stuff?
Yeah, it was definitely some Dipset shit.
That's what and y'all from the same towns. I never really understood that. I'm like, yo, how you and Loom beefing? Like,
Yeah, I know him personally. It's a lot behind that. I'm definitely gonna speak more about that. But homie used to be in my crib, my grandma's crib, chilling. We was like, he part of my story of coming up. So we know each other.
So Harlem, is Harlem unified or not? Because we to the naked eye, I'm from Brooklyn, so we think y'all all together. You got you got Mook here, you got Clips, you got Lux, you got T-Rex, then you got the rappers, then you got Jay Mills. Y'all unified or no?
That's a good question. what I can say is, if we go somewhere else,
Mm-hmm.
hell yeah, we unify. Like if I'm like, I can, I can be like, say if I don't talk to Mook,
Mm-hmm.
right, and I could be in motherfucking North Carolina, me and Mook talking. Yo, what up? My nigga, she just said Harlem in the building. What up? This is what we do. That's so. When it come to that, we definitely unify. But inside the town, it's like every other town. You can't say everybody's unified. I don't know no town where everybody's unified. Niggas that think niggas is unified, but every no town in America, everybody is unified. So
I think
niggas,
that's New
a lot
York,
of people,
period. I think we like that in New
fuck
York.
with
Yeah.
people. Yeah, a lot of people fuck with, it's cliques, it's different circles, but then there's some people that's just outside.
You from a famous block of Harlem. Who else from your block?
Oh, from 140. If I'm actually here now, I'm sitting in the whip.
You in front of the mural?
Um, I'm by the mirror. You want me to go by the mirror?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I
not
just want
that
to
far
let them.
from.
Yeah, I just want to let them know who else is from you from the block of some famous Harlem people. Who else is from your block? We gotta let them know.
All right, cool. I'm from 140th in Lenox. That's the like. You know what I learned now, that if you don't know nothing about that block, you can hit Google Maps and type in Big L Mural,
Mm.
and it will take you straight there,
Mm. So,
straight like that.
so even because I was bugging, so even when the Max B thing was going on, did you catch heat from that too? Was you or you was gone by then? Was but because he was like he hated everybody. Dipset. Did you feel like you had to jump out there and go at Max too?
Oh yeah, I definitely had to like talk to him.
Is this what
I
I'm
definitely
saying?
had to talk to him because we was he knew, like, I mean, like, it was awkward, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
he was coming at the whole Dipset. We from the same block. We both don't live on the block no more, but we from the same block. You know what I'm saying? So the fact is, we when we did run into each other, I'm like, yo, I just want to, I gotta, we just gotta check his temperature. Like, what are we really talking about, bro? If we not, am I down? If like, what are we doing with Dipset members? And he clarified it, like, yo, his beef was really with Jim at the
Mm-hmm.
time, and I guess everything that Jim rapped, it just was like he was just like talking his shit, but it was just regular shit. Shout out to whatever he do, whatever. I'm not. That's like that shit over 10 years old, so niggas don't give
So
a fuck.
so yeah, yeah, no, no, shout out. But I'm just saying what I want the audience to know is that you got beef with the city. You got well, how did the G Unit thing? Did that when that started happening, did you catch any of that too?
Hell yeah.
That's what
That's what I'm telling you. Like that ass. Like I'm gonna tell you what's real, and I said it in like one of my 40 stories. Shout out to anybody to go to the real 40 Cal
mm-hmm.
on YouTube. Um, I have a 40 story where I talked about, shout out to and rest in peace to Maserati Fox.
That's my dude. Mozzie was a real Mozzie would be in the town with like 500 bloods, no lie. But go ahead though.
I was there, like I got in my story, I was there when he first started and he introduced himself. Like I like the fact that he was telling me shit that sound far fetched, and he made it into fruition, like from having 50 pull up and doing and getting it popping and rap and all that. So when Cam made the Curdy, record,
mm-hmm.
me and Maserati Fox was going to the same studio. Shout out to Fire and Ice, my man Bundy.
Oh yeah, Bundy and what's my other dude? The other dude, what's the other dude? Damn,
Ru,
I forget your name, bro. Damn, I'm bad. I'm bad. But Bundy, but
Ru,
it's yeah, Rue Spitz.
yeah, he called himself Moolah Ru. So
But I know
that
him
what
as
you
Rue
call it
Spitz. And Mozzie, matter of fact,
exactly.
you was over there.
Yeah, I
You
was
was in
over
the
there. I used
footers
to.
with Mozzie all the time. Y'all was always there. Hold up. You was the, oh, see, now it's coming back. You was always with
Yo,
Fox.
bro, we got it's so much history there. That's when I did 4 years in Queens, right? And that's how we started like here with where Nicki Minaj started and all that shit, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but exactly when Mozzie started. So, but long story short, we was always Mozzie started in that studio and stayed in that studio. So we all in the same studio. Studio was down the block from me. I did my whole Broken Safety 2 in that studio. And long story short, he started running the studio like jail and shit like that. He started niggas pulling up and all that. Like, you know, I said it in like a story. It was like funny. But when a nigga Cam made the Curdy and he obviously down with G Unit. I'm down with Dipset. You want to talk about making it awkward? Oh man.
So the temperature was a little different now, and you in Queens.
Niggas, yeah, niggas don't know. Mozzie was really like he was really doing gangster shit, and we nigga don't want like yo you gotta sit there and show a nigga like you not pussy, but god damn, like you be like at the time you be like god damn I don't feel like it right now with this this nigga, but
not today.
I seen the nigga do some crazy shit to niggas, so I was like yo, I had to let him know like yo I'm not that guy to do it to, but that shit was funny and really awkward when Cam did that shit with the Curtis to G Unit, and I'm obviously down with Dipset, so I was like yo it had to be like a change, but we got through that, man.
Facts,
So
because Fox was actually in the other video, the Dipset disc of the camera on this video. Fox is in the video.
Yeah, Fox is the one. Yeah,
shooting the
riding on the
burner. Yeah,
MTV.
riding.
MTV.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, Fox was really active with it, man. Like he was an active dude. They could do a story on like an ill story on how Maserati Fox was. Be ain't gonna hold you. He just was like he's a live character. He'd tell you. He'd be like 36 jails.
Yeah.
30. He'd be like niggas know my name.
Yo, the first time I heard, because I don't know the lingo, but the first time I heard somebody say, "Yo, 1090 blood," I was like, "Yo, what is 1090?" Then I heard then I found out that meant he was set tripping, like he didn't care. You know what I'm saying? And then I met Fox, and like me and him always build. That's how I met Trav. I met Trav with Fox. You know what I'm saying? I met Trav. I met Joker. I met a lot of people with Fox. I met Rue Spitz. I met a lot of people with through Fox.
Yo, I had an argument with Fox. I say, yo, Fox, right? Nigga Fox was doing features for niggas at the studio, charging niggas like $2,500. The problem was he was giving niggas the same verse.
That's called Zoe. He was Zoeing niggas.
Yo, gave every nigga that did a feature the same verse, right? And I told him, I'm like, yo, niggas starting to fuck with you, bro. Like, what you like? Give him a different verse. Nigga argued with me and said, basically, this had an argument where he said, yo, 40, man. You a rapper. I'm not a rapper. I don't give a fuck. I was like, all right, cool. I said, but you rapping. So, you know, at the end of the day, he actually started switching it up, but he just was a goon that niggas was writing raps for, to be honest.
Facts.
I don't think that just was his shit. And I had to understand that like through that argument.
Yeah. When I first met him, he was shooting a video called 212. Let me 212 with you. That's the first joint that I met him. And I don't even know where he was at in Queens, but that's the first time I saw Bloods in New York. I was like, yo, what the hell's going on? Like, yo, this is real. You know what I'm saying? But they was all with Fox. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of them. So last question that a lot of people probably want to know on this subject. If you try to call Cam right now, can you get in contact with him?
I don't know. That's at the end of the day. That first of all, that's pause. I ain't gonna try to call no nigga and say like and try to get in contact.
No, about some business. If you wanted to, you know, yo, I need to.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't really answer that.
Got you. So y'all do the Upstage. Was a better album to me than the Dipset album. I don't even really remember what was on the Dipset album, but I remember songs off the Upstage. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I think y'all did a hell of a job on that. Free A Mafia, that's my guy too. Tom Gifts. Y'all, you know, y'all did y'all thing. Going into that, doing that project, did you expect negative feedback from them? Because did they think? Because upstage me. Upstage me. We upstage in y'all project.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I never really said this. This is funny. I actually Cam did a show, right? Um in 42nd Street
Mm-hmm.
last year. It was around, I think it was around, it was right before like COVID shut shit down.
Mm-hmm.
Did a show and I pulled up and we checked, I'm kicking it backstage. My friends is his friends. We
Mm-hmm.
all the same thing shit. So he was late and I was just kicking it with niggas backstage, rolling up and chilling. He came through and he was just like chilling and he was like, yo, he laughing, telling he just a regular person. He's a real, he's a jokester, just like how, people be seeing him in Instagram. And then awkwardly he just was like, yo, 40, what up? I heard you had a battle. I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, I had a rap battle. He said, yo, but what about the upstage? Just like that. You see how awkward that shit
Yeah.
felt?
Because I'm like,
The
what you
whole
supposed to
room,
say?
the whole room was like, they could say, yo, but what about that upstage shit though? That was the first time I ever like heard him address it or even mention it or something like that. And I'm
What What was your response? How did that go?
I'm kind of going. I'm gonna leave that up to like a 40 story, but I'm just
Okay.
gonna say that's it. But that's it. He did ask about it, and I had to address it. But it is what it is. So, but like I said,
All right, you could give the full story, but we on Doggie Diamonds TV right now.
yeah.
I
But
need we know.
at the end of the day, I had to let him know it wasn't a Dipset diss. You know what I'm saying?
But did he feel like it was though? That's what I'm saying. Did he feel like it?
Nah, he didn't feel like it was. He just wanted to have clarity on it.
Got you.
He wanted clarity on it, and Jim Jim pulled up. It's a funny story. I definitely gonna tell it, but it was a it was all love at the end of the day, and we're gonna I'm a segue to tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
Upstage two,
It's coming.
upstage two. That's all I gotta say.
So are y'all waiting for them to drop again so y'all could drop, or y'all just gonna drop? Like what we doing?
Nah, that'd be super petty. Nah, don't
Yeah, I'm
even.
about to
Nah,
say
we're
what
not
we
even
doing, man.
that.
But,
Nah, we're not even on that type of time. We just that was just like a to us, we just wanted the free promotion. You know what I'm saying? Niggas had bad promotion. We was like, all right, cool. We coattailing off of that.
um
But this time we're gonna have like we're gonna actually like pay money to promote.
um SAS. Why wasn't they on the project?
That's a good question. What if they was on the next one?
I mean, if
That's the
grandma had, if Jelly, you saying they are, they ain't. What we doing?
yo, I can't, I don't know. Is it? I just want to know if people want to see that, we can make that happen. We want to like the whole Dipset is really, if they aside from the members that y'all already know, is
Mm-hmm.
riding with us like to be on the project. So we can. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to like say too much. I just want to like make more of a surprise, like how the first upstage was, but. We definitely got some good shit, man, and we revolutionized like mixtapes and shit like that, or for bars we did. So wait till you hear it.
Yes. Let me get you in trouble. Who's the best rapper from Harlem
I am. No,
besides
no,
you?
no, no, no. I
Besides
ain't
you?
gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't
Why
gonna do that.
not? Could I say
I ain't gonna do
could
that.
I say who I think the best is?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
Who I think?
I think I make. Let's see. I think on if we talking like rap, I'm gonna say maybe Loaded Lux.
Now, I wouldn't say that. Nah, I wouldn't think.
If we talking about music, I might say Jim.
Me, Doggie Diamond's opinion? Nah, my favorite rapper from Harlem is Mace. I like Mace.
Mace is dope.
Yeah, I think Mace lyrically
Mace is
was.
dope.
I think the shiny stuff blinded people, but it was lyrics in that though. It wasn't corny. You know what I'm saying? I just think the gimmicky stuff was with blinding people. But I thought his lyrically, I would just like when I just heard the dude say, "Yo, there's no guy sicker than this young fly, Mister Nick." I was like, "Yo, who that?" You know what I'm saying? Like
It
it
was
threw
fire.
me.
It was a
Yeah, just
he had what they call swag. He
this
had it.
this is what I'm
He had
saying.
it. I
Yeah,
know
so
yeah.
so
Listen, I didn't listen. I can't disagree with that. Mace is definitely there. I'm just you talking about. I didn't really think about like on a full spectrum.
yes.
Mace is definitely Mace is
Like
definitely that dude.
superstar. You understand what I'm saying? Like super, like superstar. But then, I also like I like Black Rob. I like G Dep. Y'all have a lot of them. G Dep is very slept on lyrically. Like that flow.
Yo,
Yeah.
when I started really kicking in with Cam in the beginning, nigga was playing G Dep Child of the Ghetto
Yes. Yes.
going
Yes.
crazy over that's why he did it. Remember he did it over. Child of the Ghetto, that beat. That beat is crazy. Child of the Ghetto, nobody explained it to me. Something that I hated it through.
Yo, the
G
name
Dep,
ain't 48 Cal on it. It's a strike through and a zero. Come on, man. Stop being y'all gotta grow up. You know what I'm saying? So
uh,
so so the other thing, is Uncasa gonna be on the upstage too? Where's Uncasa at? Do I
I
gotta give y'all
doubt
the
it.
list? You doubt it? Why?
Um, because he was on the diplomat shit.
Oh.
And I'm not saying like it's like it's switch like a nigga got true size or
I'm
something
just saying,
like
but
that.
how he got pushed through on the diplomats joint and none of y'all did. Y'all was more diplomats than him, in my opinion, right? Am I tripping?
Hey, it's not I don't think at this point I don't think it's a thing that we was like not called and be like, yo, come on. It's just a thing like how much we getting?
Oh, okay.
Type of thing. Like, nah, we kinda like nah. So and it's still that's not throwing a shot at Uncasa, like, whatever he wanna do and whatever, but I'm just I just move different.
So the shoe in is Hell Rel, J.R. Ryder, 40 Cal, I guess gets to be back. A Mafia, unfortunately, unless y'all got some verses out there. Um and possibly SAS. Um Damn, it was more people down with y'all than that, man. Where's there was more people. Damn, who else was down with y'all? Damn, why Charlie Clips need to hop on something too? Clips was damn near down.
Pause. Nah, my man Clips was like more UN though. Cam
Facts.
did this whole thing with the UN thing. And that's my guy too. He from down the block from me. So
So give me the Harlem rundown. What block is what? Because I know with us, right? I can say, yo, I'm from Clinton Hill, close to the Sty. They from the Ville. With y'all joints be blocks. Like, but I don't like your block is yourself, Max B, Cam, Big L, right? That's all that's from your block?
right, like all right, cool. Harlem is a little simple, right? So if you look, Harlem is a part of Manhattan. For people that don't
Okay.
know, let's just simplify it, right? So Manhattan probably start on First Street or somewhere or before First Street, but let's just start on First Street.
Mm-hmm.
You go all the way to up the numbers, first, second, third, fourth, and you could go to 42nd Street.
Okay.
Everybody knows 42nd Street, that's Times Square. If you keep going up, you'll get all the way to 110th Street. That's where Harlem starts.
Okay.
And then it ends on 155th.
Mm.
You hear people say something about polo grounds and shit like that.
So it
That's,
doesn't matter if you on the Linux side. Like, does that matter to y'all?
that's the other thing is then it cuts off on avenues, like whether
Okay.
Harlem is. It becomes like simple, like Linux. But one of the main avenues is Linux. So I'm from a place called 40th, right? Big Al mural,
Mm-hmm.
and it just happened to so that from that same block is Cam, Max B, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, and who
Yeah.
else?
Yourself.
Yeah, of course, myself. Gruff is from 139th. That's the next block over. And Big Al is actually from 139th, the
Yeah,
next
because he
block
made the
over.
song 139 and Linux is the danger zone. Yeah.
Exactly. So
I
we
was a
from 140th in Linux. So it's just like that. So nigga like Votto, he's from 144th in Linux. You know what I'm saying? So going up Linux. And same block is J Mills. J Mills is from 144th as well. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm so
it's just that
yeah.
simple.
So okay. Give me some of the did you was you on in the Harlem streets battling? Because I hear about a lot of y'all was really in them streets battling each other prior to everybody getting deals. Like I hear some crazy stories. Was you out there too?
Hell yeah. I mean, niggas sound old doing that, but who was doing it before YouTube shit? Because
Facts.
nigga be like, it was it was about niggas ain't have cameras and shit like that, like how it is. Like it's easy to film something on your phone, but no camera phones isn't popping. Niggas don't walk around with cameras. So if a nigga has like any footage, niggas would definitely go ham because that's all it was about. Like just rapping and drawing a crowd on somebody block, and you come through, and it was the equivalent of like you got a nice nigga from your hood that play ball,
Mm-hmm.
and you argue with somebody else from another hood, and they be like, oh, we could bet money, and they come through, play on the court. So that's the entertainment factor of it.
So
Back,
who was some of your famous battles with?
that's a good one. J Bills.
How'd that go?
Oh, I killed them.
So you going on record to say that you killed Jay Mills in the battle. Do Jay Mills agree with you, or is Jay Mills gonna see this like, yo, he ain't killed nothing? Like, what we doing?
I'm guaranteed. I ain't gonna say I'm a guarantee. Just ask J Mills. Say 40 Cal said he beat you in a battle on the street on 142nd
Mm.
in Linux.
So is Votto off the porch at this time, or is Votto not with him?
He wasn't.
Votto wasn't with him.
Wasn't. After a while, it was some shit called Mad Ciphers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And every nigga that was spitting bars, like shout out to the Dot Mob and all them niggas, and most hated niggas was dead. It was a joint. It was like everybody that spit had to be on Mad Ciphers. So that was like the thing.
So what about so if he battled Jay Mills, you battled him before you battled Jay Mills, you battled him before Mook or after Mook?
That's before Milk.
Mm. And
That's
that was it?
before
Only Jay Mills?
some nigga named Verse too.
Oh, I know Verse. Yeah, I know Verse. Verse was
He
nice
was
too,
down with Bad Boy.
But Verse would like, I ain't gonna front Verse say some stuff that some not all of it really made sense. I heard Verse rap sometimes like, yo, what he say? What he talking? But
Yeah, I know
it
he was.
sounded fire though.
There was a big.
It sounded
There's a
fire though.
big misconception on that. Yo, I'm gonna tell you some funny shit, right? Fucking in Fight Club, Murder Mook in verse battle
Off the camera or on, or they got this somewhere.
on camera. Like that's another shit, right? And I keep reflecting on this. Fight Club, I don't know what the fuck happened. They got millions of dollars of footage that
Mm.
just not fucking never came out. Like I'm talking Murder Mook battles. All his
Mm.
battles do 1 million plus, right? So they got battles. So one of them is against some nigga named Verse that actually went 4 rounds, 5 rounds, because they couldn't. They said that's the only first non-decider that they ever had. They couldn't decide who won.
Mm.
Then the nigga Murder Mook came and was going to battle French Montana at the joint.
Remember that. Him and French was beefing. I remember that on DVDs.
Yeah, one of the nigga, somebody ain't, they supposed to battle for some bread. Somebody ain't bring their bread. I don't know who it was.
So when you battled Sam Scarfo and the money, you had to put your bread up?
Yeah, but niggas really put it up for me.
Okay.
I didn't really have to. I I had the bread, but they was like, so people were so confident they just put it up for me.
Did you realize when you was battling Sam Scarfo that was Benny Boone with him?
Yep.
Yeah,
I,
went on to be this big director and all that. It's crazy, right? And Hakeem Green too. Hakeem, my man Hakeem was there
I
too.
was mad because I was like, damn, I can't get no Benny
You know,
Boom
video,
video.
right? Yeah, you're a dub now, right?
I definitely had him in my bars. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Who else was on Fight Club? Because it is, you know, I'm hearing it was a lot of people a part of that we just don't know. Who else was there?
Man, so much is Sirius Jones, Math Hoffa,
Hmm.
um, Tay Rock,
I didn't even know
Charlie.
that.
Yeah, Tay Rock. He started there. Charlie Clips. Um, I might say Lux. I think Lux came through one time.
Nims was there. Nims was there.
Nims was killing shit
Yeah.
there. This
Mm-hmm.
is definitely there. Some nigga named Axel. The Axel nigga was there.
Mm.
Um, I seen the nigga. I don't know which one, B. This is like it should be a 40 story. This nigga from Sporty Thieves came and killed something. One day.
Mm. And
All I
at
remember.
and at this particular time, right, bro? It was no. You was just pulling up. Did you know who you was battling prior to this?
Hell no. That's what dope about Fight Club, man. It just was like it was like I guess mirrored the movie. Like, the movie was like some shit like it was an underground fighting arena and some shit that nobody knew about. So that's how Fight Club was. It was some big studio downtown, and niggas would come through every Monday, and people, especially if you do battle rap, that was a no-brainer for us. We love it. Then we turned it into like it was a hustle to make more money because we was sitting there betting on me. It was easy, pray, because my man's is making side bets. They don't really promote that part because it's betting.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
not allowed to,
yeah, yeah.
not
Mm-hmm.
allowed to bet. But since that is not running no more, I could tell you that. But shit, man, we was getting crazy paid off Fight Club, man. Shit was like, and I didn't know that, it would be like grow to that. And then after a while, that's when Arsenal had came after a while, because they moved to a different building, Hollow the Dawn, all of them. Everybody like Fight Club was the like really the shit.
Yeah, I was on
Like
MTV too, right? It was on MTV for a while too.
definitely,
And
definitely,
when MTV
definitely.
was MTV too.
I had like at the time I was supposed to battle Murder Mook, right? And the nigga Murder Mook was I guess flat. The nigga Smack made Murder Mook like this is my flagship artist, so I don't want him battling at Fight Club no more.
Mm.
Battling Smack, and I'm like, they wanted to make me like a flagship nigga. Like, you know what? Well, 40 Cal was fucking with on Fight Club, so this the dude. So I was like, we was at a standstill. Like, yo, listen, bring the battle over to Fight Club. To be honest, I wanted the battle on Smack. Smack was everything at the time. Everybody had a Smack DVD.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who wouldn't see a fucking, a Murder Mook battle? You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? But long story short, it just didn't work out. The niggas, to be honest, the niggas from Fight Club paid me to say fuck that battle because they know I wanted to take it. So they just paid. They actually paid me a couple thousand to say, yo, don't even think about it. I like, and I to me that don't really happen. So, but I was like, all right, fuck it.
So
So
did you what was your record in Fight Club?
shit, I don't remember.
So
I
we
lost once. I lost once, and to a nigga I beat. So I
so
don't know.
all we
I
saw was the
beat
Sam
everybody.
Scarfo. What did we miss?
Oh shit. Oh, well, the Cardi battle is out.
Oh
I
yeah, that's
battled
right.
some
Yeah.
nigga named Cardi. Cardi is shout out to Cardi. His
That's
shit
my dude.
fire.
That's my dude. Yeah.
That's
Call himself
who
King
else?
Card now.
Exactly, King Card.
Oh, he be
And
on Instagram going off. I had him up here a few weeks ago. Yep.
I battled some nigga named Rain Man, I think, one time.
Rain Man is now R.J. Payne, right?
R.J. Payne. Yeah.
Yes, that's my guy too.
Battle. Shit. I battled the handicap nigga. Yo,
Nah, come on,
I
don't do
forgot
that.
his name. He was killing shit though. Like niggas, like everybody, like when Blind Fury was
Blind
killing
Fury,
shit
yeah.
on 106 in Park, niggas was like, yo, man, Blind niggas. So, but he wasn't Blind Fury. It was a nigga. I forgot his name, but he was killing shit. I think Preacher or some shit.
Yo, it
And
was
I
a
did.
dude on 106 at Park named Backlund I really liked too, man. I thought Backlund was dope, man. What happened to Backlund?
I don't know. Pause. I don't even know that nigga.
Yeah,
That nigga too.
yo, is pause a
That
Harlem thing
nigga,
or something like that? Because y'all got me saying pause, and sometimes I be saying pause for dumb stuff. Like, yo, let me get them, make sure you fry them chicken wings hard. Pause. Like, what we doing, man?
yeah, you gotta pause that.
I
Nah,
gotta
but yo,
pause.
listen,
I gotta pause the chicken wings getting fried hard?
yo, it sounds like to some people they be like, yo, that's immature. You know, why
What
you
we
still doing that, right? Yo, until I'm around my mom's and I'm like, yo, you know, like I'm about to go to the get a sandwich. What kind of pause you want in your sandwich? And she like, hey, yo. And I'm like, yo, come on, mom.
Now
That
you can
ass
say
nigga.
sandwich. If you had to say what kind of meat you want, you gotta pause that maybe. But a
That's
sandwich?
what I said. I
Oh,
mean,
you just didn't
like, but
say
I'm
meat.
talking to
Okay,
my
yeah.
mom. I'm talking to my mom's. You know what I'm saying? She was like, pause. She was like, what kind of, you know, what you want on the sandwich?
Where the pause? Who's responsible for the pause?
I don't know. I do think that Dipset and Cam and shit made it like more like crazy. Like as you notice, right? We used to say no homo, right?
Yeah, you can't say that no more.
Niggas definitely can't say no homo no more.
You cannot say that at all. You in trouble if you say that.
LGBT is
Yeah,
running
yeah.
down.
You ever had a relationship with Dame?
Pause.
Say
Nah, I
that.
never had her.
Can't say shit, right? Can't say
Nah,
nothing.
nah, nah. Dame is yo. To be honest, every time I meet Dame, he don't remember me, right? I'm just one of them dudes. I'm being real with you, right?
I'm not into re-meeting
I
niggas
seen,
either. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
I seen Dame on 42nd Street when I was young. My man had me rap for him. He's like, all right, that's what's up, right? Seen him again when I'm with Cam. I'm at a dinner with him, Mariah Carey,
Pause.
this and that, huh?
You said you had a dinner with him. Pause. You gotta pause that now.
All right,
See?
all
See
right.
how petty
But
we gotta
I
be with the
said
pause?
Mariah Carey and all that, but
You
all
said
right.
I'm at the dinner with him and Mariah Carey. That's still what that's
Yeah,
still.
I'm at a dinner and all that. And he still ain't remember me. So all right, cool.
Damn.
See him in Fight Club. He judged one of the battles. I'm like, yo, what up, Dame? He give me that look like, yo, what up? I'm like, now I'm feeling the way, like, yo, what's up with you?
Yeah.
I wanted to start really say something, but I'm like, all right, I just had to eat that.
They asked me about Bezel. Where's Bezel at?
Which I want. Y'all want him on a new Upstage?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta put all the everybody together.
Mm.
And how come you wasn't in none of the movies though, too?
I am in the movies,
You
bro.
talking about the you ain't got no cameo, you ain't in paid in full?
Oh, nah, I was locked up.
Oh. See, I never
I
knew you
can't.
was locked up. This is you got
Yeah,
locked.
as soon as I came home, I got it popping.
Mm,
I'm gonna tell you
mm,
some real shit. Cam gave me a exclusive copy and paid in full before it came out. I was like, felt like the man.
mm.
Felt like the man. Like, cause I was that nigga. Like, I'm like, picture you having that and be like, yo, what's up, man? Y'all wanna go watch this? Yo, what's up? All right, listen. We're gonna make it. Gotta be an event though. You get some, you get some food. Blah 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 blah. I had so many watch parties for that shit. That shit was crazy.
Shice Bub, will he be a part of that?
Shice Bob. Shice Bob don't really rap like that though, man.
Aguilar.
Aguilar, that's a good one. I never heard of that. That's a good one. I don't know. We gotta see.
He definitely could do some beats, and definitely the beats is fire. Aguilar got fire. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to my man Aguilar. Yeah,
Let me find out I
Aguilar
got
was
an
in for
A&R the project. Nah, go ahead.
Aguilar was in Fire and Ice with us, but two in Queens.
Aguilar was I ain't gonna front. Aguilar has been in almost every studio in existence. He's there, and one thing about him, he's with the music. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely do the music. So battle rap. You officially back.
Right.
Um, tell the people about the battles that you had on the that you've had so far, if they knew.
I bet. All right, cool. First thing first. It's unheard of for a nigga from the industry to really come back to battle rap and actually do good, because battle rap is at such a high plateau of like standards of being nice that niggas like Cassidy got booed twice. You know what I'm saying? So when I came back, I had to battle Ill Will, which is, and people in the battle rap
Very
community know
tough.
Ill Will was ill.
Very tough.
He was like runner up for champion of the year at the time. He was killing
Mm-hmm.
shit, and I borderline beat the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say borderline being humble. But if you watch that battle, like it's disgusting. I think you know what I did? I think, and I felt bad after a while. Cause this is my first battle. Like when I came back to the hotel, we went partying and shit. Homie was on the porch by himself, like in the days. Like I'm like, damn, bro, this is what battle rap do to you.
Maybe he was locked in though. Maybe he was focused though. I like.
Yo, maybe he was
Yeah,
focused.
maybe
Nah,
he was
maybe.
focused.
Yo,
We
shout
could,
out to
yeah,
Ill Will.
yeah,
Shout
yeah,
out to Ill
yeah.
Will. Maybe that wasn't. Maybe that didn't do that. But I'm just like, yo, shit look crazy. We just came from having a good
Yeah, right.
time.
Like he said,
Shoot.
he got the
Nah,
jack. Yeah.
but but I was like, yo, I came in with the whole mindset like battle rap niggas is weird, b. I'm just want to be like,
I don't disagree with
I'm
you
just
though
here
on
to
that.
I'm just here to kill and be myself. And I think after that, it went into COVID crisis,
Mm-hmm.
and it was full lockdown everywhere, right? So now they start doing these social distance battles where we battle via video, like how we doing this interview,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to battle nigga disaster and killed the nigga. So niggas start telling me really serious,
But you tag
right?
somebody in that battle though.
I tagged my man Math Hoffa.
What was the point of doing that?
Oh, it was simple. It was like when what I learned with battle rap is like it's everything starts with angles,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if I'm whoever I'm battling is just that whatever that angle. I might not know nothing about the person. I got to do homework. So
Mm.
I'm battling the nigga named Disaster who has known beef with Math Hoffa. So I call my first angle was like, yo, I call Math Hoffa like, yo, what's up? You want to do some bars? Cause I know you ain't never seen this and that. It's just you ain't never seen this. He like, I bet. Once he was down with it, I said, I bet I know how to write this round. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? If he ain't so I tagged him in, and at the time it was it came at a good time for him. So you know what I'm saying? So
So you
everything was good.
so and then you did another one.
Yeah, I did a joint with versus Cortez.
I didn't watch that. I don't watch Cortez. But what's the other one?
Yeah, that shit was fire because I actually had my editor had a baby Cortez on my shoulder, and I was rapping to him and shit.
Yeah, but I don't like him, so I don't watch nothing he do. So let's
Oh, all right, cool.
yeah.
But the funny shit about it, he didn't show up to the battle. Like so they put RBE. I did it on shout out to my man ARP. He puts the footage out with just me
Mm,
because what had happened is Smack has a contract with Cortez saying he can't do other battles on other leagues or some shit like that. So the nigga he looked crazy on that. So they wanted to put my footage out without him.
and then you did Jack.
Then my last battle I just did, yes, was The nigga Chubby Jag, yeah.
How did that go to you?
That battle wasn't as good as my Ill Will battle because at that time I feel like now they like, yo, you doing your thing. So now we wanna keep it like that. So now I had like less time to prepare and everything was rushed.
Mm,
And I'm like I talk a lot of shit like I'm that nigga and I'm battling, but battle rappers really do this shit. They've been doing this shit for over 10 years. So it get to a point where I think the battle rap community was tired of me, man.
mm,
Them niggas like so at the time I'm writing for Jag and I get like less than a month to do so. I had a known beef with Cassidy.
mm-hmm,
Cassidy drops a diss record on me.
mm,
That I usually ignore his diss records because shit be whack.
mm.
But this record made it the world star.
Damn.
Yeah, damn is right. So now I'm writing for this nigga and I gotta worry about that. So I'm getting mad calls and emails and DMs like, yo, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Did you hear this? Did you hear this? Did you hear this? Yo, this and that. So had to stop writing for homie and focus some time on a diss record for him.
Mm.
And to me, strategy wise, that kind of like I don't know if that played a part, but it did like you know it did take some of my brain power because like I don't just battle rap. I'm like I run like a whole business and do things like in my daily to pay the bills. So when I'm a grown ass man and I'm sitting here doing battle raps and I got this going on, I got to make shit in a little bit of time. I don't think I put the best performance on. With all that being said, still didn't lose. It just wasn't as good as my Ill Will performance.
So let me ask you something. When you come back to battle rap and you rapping, what's the difference? Is it the timing is a little off? Like because at one point you had to just rap, and you didn't prepare for nobody. You go there, if you had a dope verse, you just spit it at somebody. You could almost tailor make it on the spot for anybody. Now you have time to prepare. You got to actually push it towards somebody. Is it the timing that's different on the comeback?
Oh, listen, like right now, battle rap is at a point of, and like shout out to anybody that really like pays attention to that culture through the caffeine app or whatever. I do my own battles as well, and I'm gonna segue that. But
Okay.
it's a very like precise thing. Like to now, I think it's to a point that they can teach classes on actual battle rap. And right now, it's different from just regular metaphors. It's mad double entendres. It's mad
Schemes.
people that
Yeah,
it's
schemes,
mad people that doing
angles.
schemes, angles. It's about rebuttals now. It's about who got stage presence. It's about projection. It's about entertainment value. It's so much more than how it used to be. It's about being outdated. Like you can have somebody like that was the main thing about me. It
Mm-hmm.
figured because I'm Dipset, I'm gonna hit niggas with some more 4 bar Dipset setups.
They
Like
do what you gonna
you
say? You
know
got
my name.
computers puting.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You figured I get it. So I was like, that was the main concern of people. Once
Uh-huh.
they figured out that I'm a little smarter than that, they like, all right, cool. We could judge them, but that's what I had to learn about battle rap. It's definitely a sport now that's not to be taken lightly. That if you're not built like that, you will get your fucking head knocked off.
Why will you ever be on Smack? Have you ever been offered Smack?
Definitely been offered smack. I didn't really like the setup. RBE, I'm headlining,
Got you.
getting top bread, whatever the case may be. If I go to Smack, I definitely won't be headlining. But that's not to say I won't do nothing on Smack. It's just that I just want the situation to make sense, and I want them to see the worth that I have. But at the same time, I'm not chasing shit like that. I'm just like I let it. It's generic to me.
What's the next battle, or do you have one?
I actually have one, but the ink ain't dry on it. But definitely got one coming through. And I have such a love for battle rap. I have my own platform for it. It's
Mm.
called Who Really Got Bars,
Uh-huh.
and I do it on my YouTube, the Real
Okay.
40 Cal.
I seen some promo for that. Yep, I seen some promo
And
for that.
every Thursday we do face offs, and every Friday we do battles. We have special guest judges from the battle rap community,
I
people
ain't
that
judged one, but that's cool. Nigga ain't asked me to judge
I,
nothing.
that would listen. That was my next question. I was definitely going to ask, can you judge the next one?
Facts.
And we people be betting money, like, because we have judges, like, we have, says on a panel I might have Doggie Diamonds, T Top, and Murder Mook or somebody like that, and we have like regular dudes that sit there and they wrote rhyme for each other. It's not like no play. We have a whole schedule that's booked to like May and June of rappers that already paired, that already know who they battling, and they're writing for each other. So when it's time for the go, we do it. So and people getting paid every Friday. We doing a cash app for that. So that's
The
the Who
judges
Really
get
Got
paid
Bars.
too?
Nah, we ain't
Oh
working out
damn,
for the
what's that?
judges. So listen, the cash app is we I don't even get paid. Shit, the
Okay.
cash app is going straight to the winner of the battle.
I
Like, you know what
respect
I'm
that.
saying? So
I
just
re-
for now, you know what I'm saying? So until we figure out how to monetize for everybody. But I definitely would love your expertise on, in battle rap and one of the
Yeah,
dudes.
you want to? Was that something in private you wanted my expertise on, or do you want to say it publicly? Because you hit me up for something. You said you wanted my expertise on something.
Exactly. That
Oh, what was that?
that's
Oh
what I was
wow.
gonna
Okay.
say.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was that.
Dope. Yeah. Yeah.
It was that.
So I mean, next week I'm gonna be I'm gonna be in Cali. I'm flying. I got like 3 places to go in like 3 days. Cause next week is the 100th episode of the Gangster Chronicles. So I gotta be there for that tape. I gotta go to Cali. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
yeah, that's my show. So I gotta go out there and be with
Damn,
the
nigga, on you on 100 on. That's crazy.
yeah, the 100th episode. So I gotta be there. It's gonna be like Mac 10. It's gonna be a lot of people from the West there in the building. So it's like a taping party. So I gotta go there for that. So Cassidy, is that a battle you want, or what we doing?
I definitely wanted it at a time, but bro, dude, dude ain't want to battle. He just wanted to make like this song. So we just exchanged diss songs, but I wanted to battle. Not only I thought it would be dope for the culture because we was two rappers, isn't that? And that's just how the Jag battle actually happened, because I figured that, after like 6 months of going back and forth with Cassidy, I figured, like, well, it was that long, like maybe 4 months. He either gonna do it or not. He ain't want to do it, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna take Jag.
Is he
That's his man.
is Cassidy dangerous on the beat though? Pause.
On
We
the
got pause that.
on the beat, nah, that's cool. On on a beat, uh, I think he's better.
Mm,
Never dangerous though. He's
mm.
never dangerous. I think it's really outdated what he does.
As far as what?
As far as like content,
Mm.
as far as content and bars, it's he like he was nice. I think, like, to be honest, come on, everybody knows he was nice to a point that everybody fuck with him, like Cassidy, right? But that was that old, early 2000 Cassidy. This year, a battle rap and skill level is have surpassed that of the bars that he had. You can't come in today's fucking rap and be like, yo, keep 4 bars like a Kit Kat. Nobody's jacking these kind of
But
bars.
Cassidy has a large fan base though. Like he got supporters, man.
That's the thing. He has people that, like, and they. I always say that, like, even if he dies, they just want to see a body. They just want to see a body, like, yo, and then they're gonna have people like argue, like, yo, nah, he ain't die. He's still there. The body could be there, laying, smelling. He'd be like, "That's not him." He's,
So you going for Hitman, I guess.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
being in the
I
sport,
favor him.
you favor him. So being in the sport, um, who do you have peers that you rock with, or you don't want to big them up because you might have to battle them? How does that work? Because I be seeing what I don't like about battle rap. I be seeing dudes rocking with each other. The next thing you know, they just like, yo, but you was in my basement, and I'm like, yo, damn, y'all don't hold nothing back. Like y'all just let everything go. Like, do you rock with anybody where you probably won't battle them that you respect?
Murder Mook, Loaded Lux, and Charlie Clips,
Harlem.
and yeah, and it was bad about that list is they're the people that everybody would love to battle,
Mm.
but
So you'll battle Ice?
nah, I probably won't. I probably won't, but them the three I named definitely not. You know what I'm saying?
True,
But
true or false? Ice was actually killing shit in Harlem at one point in T Rex. True, is that true or false?
yeah, hell yeah.
Mm.
Ice was down with a group called I think those Bullets and Gunsmoke.
Mm.
Like, and it was a rap crew. He was doing his thing then. I had Ice was definitely like doing his thing. And T Rex was a nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. Young T Rex was the nigga in Harlem.
I heard that. I heard
Was
he was like 12 too. Was like bodying every.
man, that nigga was 12 for 10 years. But yeah, nigga, that nigga,
Joel
yo, he was
Santana was 19 for 10 years too. Remember, he only
nigga,
19. I'm like, yo, come on, man, cut it out now. The nigga,
nah,
go ahead.
yo, he was the nigga. He was the nigga that you could call. Hold on, my bad. My bad.
All right.
He's a nigga that'll run. I hope that ain't fuck your monetization up.
No, we cool. I hope. I'll just pause that
All
part
right.
of the video. Yeah. You know
Yeah,
a little bit about YouTube, guys. Smart man, smart man.
I be knowing shit like that be blowing
Yo,
my.
it'd be one other sound. They'd be like, well, you can't get that. But yeah. But Rex was dangerous.
Man, he was the nigga that you like the niggas that was getting money, but like yo, I bring my little man over here. It come kill shit, nigga. Fuck what? Don't make me go get my little man. He was T Rex was that nigga.
Um, in Harlem, it's known for many different things. Should it be more? Because everybody always focus on Alpo. Like, should should the focus really be on that, or is it more to Harlem than just that?
Nah, of course not. You know what I'm saying? And I be hearing people say, yo, like, yo, this and that, y'all got rats, you got niggas like Alpo running around. But like Alpo, and I'm not this is not me, this is me playing devil's advocate. I don't fuck with rats or nothing of that. But
Watch out now,
Alpo
40.
be
This about to sound. This I'm just warning you. Go ahead though.
Alpo, no, I'm just nah, I don't care. Alpo be out here.
Alpo outside.
Yo, like if you really looking for him, you can find him. Like so, I don't like, and that's for anybody. Like you know what I'm
Mm.
saying. If niggas really feel away, like I'm the type of nigga like yo, all right, nigga, go ahead, he out here. He not like, and it's a different like scenario if you approach a nigga, because of course niggas know him for snitching and shit like that, but he is known for a couple bodies, more bodies, a lot of bodies. So he like at the end of the day, like what are you really doing or proving to some shit that happened in the 80s? So,
Mm.
but what I say at the end of the day, what I'm telling niggas is Harlem is way more than that. Of course not. We got Harlem is like Harlem is like what Instagram used to be before it was an Instagram. Like, you know, this is where you had to come and get right. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, you know, in Harlem, like this is the stage. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had some shit called Grant's Tomb, where every fucking borough came through
Facts.
and fucking just had a good time on 25th because this was the shit.
And you had to go re-up. Unfortunately, you had to go to Harlem to re-up. That's just a
Everything
fact.
like
Weed,
yeah,
you had to
re-up
go to
clothes, like fashion, like everybody know, like you get to like this is where you know where to go to get your the nice fits from and all that. You know what I'm saying?
facts. Y'all had, I ain't gonna front. I used to go to the studio up there. I forgot the name of the studio, but it used to be go up there. It used to be like, yo, man, we ain't got this in Brooklyn. Like y'all really had different clothes. Like the clothes was different. You know what I'm saying? The clothes was different. Like, yo, how y'all got
Yeah,
this? I remember the first time I seen like the leathers, the butter soft leathers with Charlie
yeah.
Brown on it. That was in Harlem. I'm like, yo, why we don't got none of this? And it wasn't no S&Ds. It wasn't none of those. It was like mom and pop stores who had all this gear. I used to be like, nah, I'm coming to Harlem. I'm coming to Harlem for real. And y'all had the fish spot. What's that fish spot where dude the line used to be around the corner for that fish? You have to walk
Man,
down the stairs. You used to have to walk down the
it's
stairs
a
though.
it's a bunch of them, man. It's a motherfucking it's another joint. It's another joint. One. Sorry, somebody asked me when I'm coming out. Um, it's one on 145th and Saint Nick.
I think that's what I'm talking about.
It's called Famous.
Famous fish. Famous fish. Yep. Because they got one, they had put one in Staten Island at one point. That's exactly the spot I'm talking about. Fish sandwich was crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. But when I was eating stuff like that, fish sandwich was crazy. So, because a lot of people like calling Alpo name, and I'm like, yo, I see him outside. I see him at basketball games. I'm like, he don't seem like he hiding. Like he ain't.
Yo, I just seen shout out to Gully TV. I seen him posted some shit. Yeah, Alpo. Alpo was in a fucking Rolls Royce and at All Star Weekend. Talk about yo, what up? I'm like yo, at the end of the day, like whatever. Like I'm past that. Like look, nigga, listen, nigga got six. If we live in a world where 6ix9ine is bragging about he got the best chain in the game, running up on Meek Mill, bro. Like so, like niggas can't miss me with that Alpo from Harlem shit, man.
Yeah, because I don't think that's a borough thing. I mean, we got people from all over who who didn't do right by they people. I don't care what borough. It's snitches in the Bronx, it's snitches in Queens, it's snitches everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's a Harlem thing. I think they just put the Alpo, Nicky Barnes and a lot of that. They always put that together. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, Harlem was always a place that get money, and
mhm.
we like this, so we getting like a lot of shit happen from that.
So how do y'all, what I wanted to know too, how do y'all protect the brand? The brand, when I say the brand, do y'all powwow on stuff about how y'all carry yourself on the internet? Because who's the brand now? I guess if y'all had to call yourself something, the Upstage is almost like a crew now, right? So what would y'all call yourself?
That's a good question. Nah, it just we don't never thought about that.
Yeah, because I hate the
It's
Dipset
like
affiliates. Like that's kind of whack to me too. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all build your own, y'all do your own thing. So what should y'all go under another name? Like
that's
what?
that's funny. Like going like reflecting back on what I was saying. Cam asked that. He said, "Why y'all call it the Upstage?" I was about to say something smart, like if I would have called it, if I would have called us the other Dipset, we'd have got sued.
Yeah,
The other
yeah.
Dipset guys or some shit, stupid shit. But the like, nah, it's not. I don't like. It's just our names. We all got names. So at the end of the day, it's like we're just coming together to do the Upstage, but our names
Mm.
already. We not. It's not like we not nobodies.
So how do y'all powwow all the time about how to protect the brand? Because when something happened with one of y'all, here comes the material to come at you with. You understand what I'm saying? Like do how do y'all do that?
Oh man, you can't stop that.
Okay.
Because every man's his own. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like shit happens. Like the Bronx, right? That's their motto. Shit happens, bro. You could be motherfucking eating with your motherfucking family and niggas run down on you, bro. Shit happens, bro.
You, no pun intended, but that's just what I'm saying. That's what I mean. It's really that real. You know what I'm saying? It's really that real. Do you do features for people?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely all the time.
Like, how deep are you back into the booth? Because you the people who might have just walked in and hit that like too, the people that might have just came in the game, came in watching us. You said you actually retired for a while.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like I said, man, a lot of shit happened in battle rap where I mean, it's not just battle
Rap
rap
period. You just, yeah.
in rap period that I just ain't want to fuck with this shit no more, man. Like I said, I seen niggas shot, stabbed, and killed. Like really, like I was there for like when we was a part of and heavy in the game when Stack Bundles got killed, shit like that.
Mm.
Like shit is real. I watch niggas get robbed bunch of occasions, mad different members, or some shit on niggas just like on niggas on some bullshit, just being like because they just hate us.
Um, do you miss the DVD era?
Hell yeah.
DVD, I miss, yeah, I miss it too. Sometimes you want to put out a DVD just to put it out, but like, damn, do niggas still got DVD players? Like, what we doing? Like,
Nobody has. Now
nobody
you
has.
gotta be honest.
Uh huh.
My car played DVDs, so I be wanting like them the music CD DVDs, but
Got you. Got you.
yeah, fuck them shit.
Got you. What's the angle that you tired of in your battles? People using against you. Could you tell them right now? All right, stop using that angle.
Dipset this and Dipset that, and that's why you ain't dip. That's why you ain't Dipset because you whack. Whatever. Everything is. I hate them angles.
So
But what you was saying?
so damn, I'm bugging because so that means it was a point. Damn, you had beef with everybody because of Dipset at one point, right? You had beef with. Was y'all beefing with? Yeah, you wasn't beef. No, the Coke Boys. That was you was gone by then, right?
That was more like Coke Boys beefing with Bird Gang.
But do they say you a Dipset nigga, so you down with you? You understand what I'm saying? Like, how do you have to move through the
Yeah,
town?
it's like entourage shit. Like that's funny because I'm from Harlem, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Coke Boys from the I guess it'd be from the Bronx. So I'm like right across the bridge. So we cross so many paths and like cause I be in like the little dirty Bronx joints. And
Yeah, yeah,
nigga
yeah.
would be like, yo, that's 40. It fucked them up like yo, damn, that nigga 40 is in the joint. Like and nigga realized like yo, that shit ain't about nothing but after like if you in a party with me and we like on the and we call it the afties and shit,
Mm-hmm.
nigga, it's like yo, that was about some rich niggas going back and forth, and what the fuck the little guys got to do with that? Really?
What was it a point in your life where you because I don't know if it's some Harlem thing, but when I first met you, you was arrogant like a motherfucker, and I'm like, yeah, he doing this thing. Was it a point that you you seem a little more humble now? Is it maturity or is it something that happened with you in your life that makes you seem so humble now?
Um, the humbleness came from actually like doing more things, man, and
Mm-hmm.
enjoying life more and being like, because well, I guess when you first met me, I didn't do nothing yet. I didn't really like go places. I didn't really get to touch paper like that. I just was like, if you said you met me on 40, if I was still living on 40, if
Facts,
that
yeah.
there you have it. I was still living like where I grew up at
Mm-hmm.
when we did that first interview. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't definitely wasn't the same person. You know what I'm saying? So
Did you
when you
did you see, I always ask every artist is, did you see any sus stuff in this game that make you say, nah, I don't know if this is kind of crazy.
any sus stuff,
Pause worthy stuff that you was like, yo, hold on, this what dudes is doing now? Like you ever been around where you was just like, yo, hold on.
nah.
Nah,
Fa-
good thing I didn't. Nah.
favorite studio session was what?
um, One time I had a studio session where I was on a few of the Bird Gang mixtapes. Right, that was
Mm-hmm.
the MOB. MOB is like hands down like some of Jim's best work. Right,
Facts.
MOB is like it was Stack Bundles, rest in peace. Him,
My guy
Jim
Melly
Jones,
and Melly.
Mel Stacks, and
Max B.
Max B.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah, and on joints, and I was on a few of them joints too. So one day I did a session for that shit, and the nigga Stack Bundles, before this was before Nicki Minaj was like Nicki Minaj. He actually left with her. I don't know
Mm.
what he did. He just left with her though. She came to the studio. He left with her. Came back. That day I was broke as shit. I don't know why I was broke. I was just broke, bro. I was broke, and I was with my man Bundy at the time. I just mentioned him.
Mm-hmm.
Bundy was like my road manager. So I'm chilling in the session. I did the verse. The nigga Jim was there. Jim was asleep. It was Halloween. This how I know because it was a Halloween candy on a like that's the shit right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was hungry. I just kept eating the Halloween candy. The candy was gone after a while,
You
right?
bust all the candy down.
Word to my mother. I don't know if it was just me, but everybody. But the candy was gone,
Uh-huh.
and everybody kind of left too. And Jim was like sleep on the on the couch type shit. I was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like I came there. He called me to do the session. I was like, yo, listen. I knew I was gonna get a check like in a week, but in the meantime, I was fucked up, like
Mm-hmm.
literally, like so. I was like, I never asked a nigga for money. I ain't never asked him specifically him.
Mm-hmm.
Never and never really. This is not nothing I did. But the nigga was asleep. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not gonna work. I'm not gonna wake a nigga up and be like, yo, bro, man. I ain't gonna be like, yo, bro, like, yo, I need a whole sub. So I literally like waited it out. I'm like, yo, chilling. So I dead ass like ain't no more candy in the fucking bag. It was another Halloween bag. I'm like, all right, fucking, let me gotta be some more candy in there. I opened the bag up,
That's where the money was at.
about 100,000 in that shit.
Dang.
I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, all right. So now this nigga sound asleep, snoring and shit like that. I start making noise and shit like, ah, ah. Like this and that. I tell a nigga to play. This nigga don't wake up for shit. Like these niggas is playing the music mad loud and all that. So finally, he kind of like gets into one of the mode, like you know how a nigga would like toss and turn to some shit. I'm like, yo, Jim, yo, what's up? You good? Yo, bro, I'm about to be out. Yo, you got? I just did that verse. Check it out. He said, all right, cool, cool. I said, yo, let me get a dub. I'm about to get out of here. I don't know why I said that. So let me get a dub. I'm out. I just want to give me a dub. The nigga pulled out wild hundreds. He said, 40, man. I ain't got no dub, man. And went back to sleep.
No, 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 no. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. So he didn't give you nothing?
Yo, he went back to sleep, man. I had to go. I was like, yo, this. I say, yo, it's over.
Oh man, so
Yo,
I
he pulled out about at least 4 or 5 beds worth of hundreds. Like it just was like he half sleep and he ciphering through them like, man, 40, I ain't got no 20. I before I could say, yo, just give me a like nigga just went back to sleep and shit, threw it back in his pocket. I'm like, yo, man,
but
this
what about
nigga
the
is
Halloween
doing.
candy bag with all the money? That was a different thing?
That was all hundreds. Like it was 100,000 in there. I knew it was 100,000 because I heard that was some That was money from like the New York Giants or some shit. He did like a theme song or some shit. So, but yeah, it was like that was all. Of course, that was all 100. So it was
See, if
like,
you was
yo,
from Brooklyn, you would have end up
I
sneak.
was stupid enough to say, yo, let me get a dub. I don't know. I'm really like, I don't ask niggas for money. That's nothing I
Yeah,
never ever
he could have
did.
gave you a yard though.
He would have if I probably would have said that. Probably, I'm not gonna hold you. I dead ass said, let me get a dub. You know what I'm saying? And that was just simply just so like, I could just like I pay my dinner tab
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah,
ordered
yeah.
some food or whatever the case may be. It wasn't like whatever. I didn't come out with no. It was, and I don't want niggas to confuse the story like I be broke.
No, you was
That never
every
happened.
now
That
and
never
again,
happened.
dudes be popped.
That
I
just
mean,
was one day that just happened at that time, and I wasn't like really famous like at that time. So it was like, so it
you
is
ever
what it is.
you ever met Jay-Z?
Yeah.
What was that like?
I didn't meet him, but I was in the same like vicinity with him. Like I didn't go up into. You know what? I'm bugging. I did meet him. I met him before I was down with Dipset. I met him on 142nd Street in Lenox.
Mm.
The nigga, I said this I always refer back to this. I got like little 40 stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was there when Jay-Z challenged Mace to a battle.
Mm.
And on a block. See, I'm from a block and Dame Dash, you just spoke of him. He's from 142nd, right? And he, he was getting money over there when he was young, and that's one of my. It starts to make sense when I tell you I was rapping for him back then, but you never really remembered whatever the case may be. So the nigga Dame Dash, since he was on 142nd, used to have Jay-Z come up. Now Mace used to come through 40th, because he was cool with Cam and everybody, and people from the hood. And he used to run into Dame Dash, and they used to get into like little like spats over, on some Harlem shit. Like, nigga, fuck out of here. What kind of car? I'm getting more money. What do you talk about this and that? Like that's how they really give it up, like on some paid in full shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then one time the nigga Dame said, "Yo, look, man, fuck out of here." He told Mace something to the fact that Mace made him say, "Yo, listen, man, holla at me when you sell some 4 million or some shit like that."
Mm.
And Dame says some shit like, "Fuck out of here, you gotta split that money." And then Mace says some shit like, "Nigga," he said, "Yo, why you arguing with me, nigga? Argue with Puff." I'm like, "I'm an artist, nigga." So Dame called his artist, which was Jay-Z, and Jay-Z came through and it just was like that's when I really like first time I met Jay-Z. Like Jay-Z, like literally, like word to my mother after that shit. Like I wasn't there for the whole shit. I was young. But the nigga was on the block with a vest and a chain, like a platinum chain, drinking a quarter water.
Mm.
Word to my mother, like just standing on the block. So he was comfortable.
Ready to
So
bring it to Mace lyrically, and Mace, what you bounced or you
But
don't know?
see, Mace was on a block where they was more that was Dame Dash block.
Mm-hmm.
So what's sad about it is like Mace from Harlem, but they I think they would have really did it to Mace, not not Jay,
Mm.
because of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's crazy about that story. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Loon comes in that story because Loon actually like was the funny part about that is Loon had let Bass borrow his phone because I asked Loon about this. This shit was funny because they figured Loon was dead like to like back Mace up, but
Mm-hmm.
Loon just came just to say, "Yo, ask Mace, yo, what's up? I mean, you look good. Like you good? Because niggas look like they forming on you."
Mm.
He like, "Nah, I'm good." He said, "You sure?" I said, "Yeah, I'm sure." He said, "Well, give me my phone."
Nah.
And he got up out of there. So that was the funny part. So Mace was just like the way that ended. I'm kind of vague on how that ended, but to be honest, I remember that part. There's a bunch of people that could like attest to the story. I just don't know who they are, but this is a true story that which happened. It's just like it's before YouTube and niggas with camera phones and shit like that.
You ever
But
been in the studio with Cam recording any of his albums?
nah, he don't have people in the studio when he do that.
Yeah, I always wondered, like, so you don't have no recollection of any Dipset, Jewels, Jim, nobody recording any of them big records that we heard? Did you freeze? I think he froze. He either froze or let me see what happened, y'all. Hold on. Yeah, I think he froze. All right, I'm gonna see if he gonna call back. This basically was the end anyway, but I'm gonna see if he called back. Yeah, could I get them likes up? Could y'all hit them likes? I need them likes up. I need this shared. I need this. Come on, I'm putting on for y'all every night. Different content, different artists. Some you know, some you don't know, some your favorites, some people you don't know, but you know, I'm here, I'm working. We talking about hip hop, we talking about rap, we talking about stuff. I need them likes up. I need them shares up. I need different things up. Follow 40 Cal on all social media. Again, his Instagram and everything would be the first comment pin. His phone probably died. A lot of times they don't know, like when we do these interviews, it's gonna be, oh, here you go, he's calling back. With your phone died? Yo?
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah.
My phone died and all that.
Turn your phone the other way.
Gotcha.
What's your social media so they know? Because I was just telling them your social media.
Oh, on Instagram it's 40 Cal. ITS 40CAL. It's 40 Cal.
And on Twitter is a little different.
Twitter, it was like how you had it spelled. It's
Yeah.
FORTYCAL. And YouTube is the real 40 Cal.
So when I promote you at the first comment of this video, like I do, what do you want me to put? The YouTube is more important.
Put I think the YouTube is more important. Put the YouTube, the real 40 Cal, because I want people to like and subscribe to my channel and shit. I'm trying to get like you, man. You got all these subscribers and all that shit.
Yes.
And, so word, because shit, YouTube subscribers is the hardest shit to get in the world. Like I get everybody else like on deck, but YouTube.
Yeah, a lot of times people are watching, they just won't hit subscribe and hit the notifications. I don't know, because I got millions of views, but I'm like, I don't got millions of subscribers. Like, yo, subscribe. I got 200, a light 200K. I'm mad at my 200K.
I feel like I got to put a gun on a nigga head. Like, you want to see this nigga live? Subscribe.
A good question, Marcus William will know. When they was up at Hot 97 freestyling, why wasn't you there? Was you not down at the time?
I got joints there. Yo, you gotta do my homework. Nah,
so somebody asked me. So you was there freestyling with the introduction to J.R. Writer?
I got like 2 joints with J.R. Writer and at the Hot 97. One I think 105. It's on YouTube. Check it out. Just put Hot 97, 40 Cal, freestyle.
So again, but how did you meet? Because you're from the same block as Cam. That's how you knew him.
Definitely. We Cam is from 40th, and one day I met him. It was simple. I sold weed at the time, right?
Okay.
And I approached him and I said, "Bro, if you listen to me spit, I give you 5 joints for free, whatever." And he was like, "All right, cool." And when I spit, it's instead of just saying, "All right, give me what you're gonna give me," he actually asked me to spit more. So that just let me know he liked it and whatever. After I spit I'm like 4 or 5 bars rhymes in. I had to get a nigga I'm ready to give him the shit. He actually still paid for it, so that just lets you know. And every time I seen him, it was just to a point where he asked me to spit. I guess that was his like introduction of how I'm down, but unofficially. So when he
What
really get the shit going,
was you ever offered paperwork though?
never offered paperwork. And it's
Hmm.
a lot of people that's on the label that's like that. To be honest, the only nigga that was really signed to Cam was Jewels.
Mm. Wow.
Everybody else, this was like affiliation thing, whatever the case may be.
So
Niggas
there,
got
so
niggas
there's
got
no real
like
diplomat
diplomat
records.
niggas got real diplomat tattoos and shit like that. All that
You got a
diplomat
you got a
record,
diplomat tattoo?
diplomat records exist, but
Uh huh.
it's not like a big, it's not like a separate office somewhere. It's just something that exists on like paper or like on the album cover. Like,
You don't have
I'm
a
saying?
Dipset
Diplomat
tattoo though, right?
records. Nah, I
Okay.
didn't. I skipped that part.
Smart man. Smart man. All right, 40. I think did we cover everything? Anything we left out? Did we leave out anything?
I don't know. I think we caught. I think we got everything.
I think we went. Yeah, I think we went everywhere that we needed to go. We definitely talked about the music, new projects coming out. What you do? What you working
Um,
on?
like
Upstage
well,
too.
I like I said, Upstage 2 is definitely in the works. My own project, I'm definitely working on too. I'm working on I'm about to finalize a new battle. I got like I said, I got the Who Really Got Bars thing I'm doing where we do battles every Friday. Subscribe to the Real 40 Cal to check it out. You can just check it out, or you could be a part of it. It's really dope. And brokeyoursafety.com. So
Next question, final question. Would you battle one of these females?
yeah, for a bag.
Who? What name?
Um, whoever makes sense. I don't really want to say like a name.
I know a name that would make sense though.
Who that?
40 bars.
40 bars is cool with me.
And whoever
She
lose
actually
can't use
she
40 no
actually
more.
judged. She actually judged one of my battles.
How about that though?
Now 40 bars cool with me. I think we'd be better off teaming up like the 40
40.
40 club.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That'll be dope too. But you gotta make sure she gotta be on her shit though. I got a lot of respect for 40, but she gotta be on her shit. She dope, but when she choke, it's like damn. I was about to say y'all both battle for the 40 name,
I'm
man.
not we nah, she's actually like we spoke about that.
Yeah.
I think she's nicer than what we think she is.
Yo, did you watch the last one? Some of the dudes lost though, man. Some of the dudes lost the last one.
Oh yeah, A Verb, he got washed, bro.
Verb is my dude. Yeah. And Miss Hustle from Harlem.
Miss Hustle is my peoples.
I don't
A
think
Verb.
I don't think T Top really won either though.
Oh yeah, T Top got washed by Coffee. Coffee was killing. I ain't gonna lie, I never. T Top is one of he like one of the
He
guys
dope.
I'm like my favorite.
What you thought about the Tay Rock official?
Tay Rock got fake washed.
Fake
He
wash?
he got he's not a real wash, but he got fake wash because that I guess he tried to do no gun bars at the end of his third round.
The third
And
round was
kept it
hilarious though. That shit made
kept it
me laugh.
he kept it comedy. And it's cool. But niggas, a lot of what I learned in battle rap, like I'm very comedic,
Mm-hmm.
but when you could be funny, but when somebody kicking bars, like real bars that they like, it's not going to win.
You'll never battle on King of the Dot, will you? Will you battle on King of the Dot?
If the bag is right, I
Oh,
would.
everything is the bag.
The bag and it's a situation got to be right. It's not just a bag, you know what I'm saying? I can't just battle anybody, and it got to be like a good situation. And we always go to the drawing board with them situations. Even if it, and I'm not like one of these other battle rap. I don't chase battles because I'm a whole rap out here, so I could just do that. But so if a good situation presents itself, I'm definitely gonna do it. You know,
Last question. Do you? Why you in Harlem right now?
oh well, I'm seeing my guy that got he has some medicine for me to medicate.
Reason why I'm asking you that. Is it dangerous to just still be going to the hood, or is it dumb to still be going to the hood?
It's definitely dumb to be in a hood. It's stupid dumb.
Okay.
2 days ago, somebody got killed. I
Mm.
could let me see how much
Battery you got?
see how much battery I got. You know what? I'm a chance this. I'm gonna bring you to the mirror, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna bring you to the mirror, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna show exactly what I'm talking about.
Live and direct on Doggie Diamonds TV.
Right. So we in 40. Look, I got
No,
the
you
car.
New York. Once you see Delhi and all that stuff.
All right, look.
Oh, the Big L mural. There we go.
See that?
Yes.
Big L mode.
Really outside with it.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now look. Remember we were just talking about is it dangerous?
I hear the fuzz too, man.
Oh yeah, they in the background.
I'm gonna say I hear the fuzz. Damn.
See that?
A
little homie got killed
Mm.
2 days ago.
Damn. Condolences. Reason why I'm asking you that, because do people feel like, oh, 40 is out here, he got money, he's Dipset, he should be doing this and doing that for the hood?
Oh, that's just how. Nah, I don't think people say that.
Okay.
I don't think people say that. I don't think I'm not at that point.
Got you.
I'm not at that point in my shit.
Nah.
We were like, yo, man, why you don't do this and that? I'm still in the hood, B.
Yeah. So all right, 40. I'm gonna make sure that your YouTube is in the first comment. Next battle when you announce your next battle, let's come on here, talk some more to promote the battle. When the tape is gonna drop, let's do that. When the next album gonna drop, let's just do some let's do the promo. You know what I'm saying? Let's come back. Maybe we could get all of y'all on here at one time. You know what I'm saying? You getting? You ain't getting no chopped cheese, right?
Nah, I don't eat red pause.
Oh.
So you know, I'm in a famous store, my man Red.
Got you. Oh, he in Harlem for real. What are you throwing up, gang? What you throwing up, man? That's a Aki?
Yeah, that's my man. He's famous. He be on like, you see him on YouTube.
So is it a picture in the front with a little kid with an AK? Because remember back in the days, like all of them used to have the pictures in the front with the little kids with the AKs.
Nah, ain't no pictures.
Okay,
Ain't,
right,
nah, in the store.
All right.
Audio store.
Got you. So yeah, the Big L mural is out there. Rest in peace, Big L. Shout out to my man Jewels. Behind the Lens TV. That's my guy too.
Definitely shout out to Jewels.
I gotta get McGruff on here too, man.
Gruff Crime Dog.
So before I go, I got one more. Who's the OGs of Harlem? Is it like McGruff and people like that? Like that is that like one of the OGs?
I consider him an OG. I don't know. That's just not a talk we have.
Yeah,
you know,
I ain't talking about on the street. I'm talking about on the music tip. Like who, but the dudes that came out before y'all, who y'all grew up looking at.
I mean, you got Dougie Fresh and them.
Facts.
Running around. You got I guess on some hardcore shit, you got people like Gruff.
Yo, you got Cool Mo D is from Sugar Hill too, man.
Yeah.
Kumo D was a legend.
Yeah, you right.
Okay,
Kumo D, legend.
legend. So I what you getting? You getting some food?
Nah, I'm getting some cigars, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I'll be trying. I told him last night, like in the corner stores, you could go get lamb over rice in the town. Like for real. Like
Yeah, look, my man right here, my man.
you go get
They all
lamb
like
over
this.
rice right in the
This is
store.
this where the famous chopped cheese is made.
Yeah, it's facts.
Right here.
Facts. Yep. All right, 40.
Yeah,
So
bro.
I'll build with you later on. We got the direct. So again, when you when it's time to do some more promo, let's rock
Yeah.
out and text me about the battle thing. Maybe not this week because I'm gonna be in Cali, but the next week.
I bet you already know, man.
Yep, peace. Thank you for coming through. I'll holler at you later
Yo,
on.
no filter. You already know, man. Doggy Diamonds.
Peace. All right, so yeah, y'all, that's 40 Cal. He was in the in the building. Let's support him and what he doing. I hit him yesterday, pause, and he just came through today. Like no, see, that's what I like when the artists don't play. When they don't play Hollywood, I don't care if you sold 1,000,000 records, you sold 10, you respect the platform and you just come on here and we build. We talk about hip hop, we talk about everything. That's really, really what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? So let's support 40 Cal and all his endeavors. Let's support a lot of these artists. I did say something today on Twitter that I think is very important. Before I close out, I want to say this. Yo, if you rap, and you could rap, please don't think that you have to dumb your lyrics down for people to understand you. Nah, man, people gonna have to start picking up books and reading and understand. Don't dumb yourself down for people to understand you. People gonna have to up their intelligence. Real talk, man. Enough is enough of you thinking you gotta come down a level. Nah, we gotta bring people up. You know what I'm saying? That's just for real, man. It's 2021. All that ignorant and just being dumb and not being intelligent, nah, that's gone, man. Them days is gone. You know what I'm saying? Them days is gone. We gotta, if you intelligent, yo, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? If you rap, it's cool. If you don't hustle, that's cool. If you never sold drugs, that's cool. If you're not in the gang, that's cool. If you never been to jail, that's cool. Rap. Rap. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear some lyrics. Let's hear, you know, all of this, you know, all of this, this fronting and trying to think that you gotta be a certain way for people to like you. Nah, you don't need a billion tattoos. Look, I got one tattoo, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I wish I didn't get this, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be a certain way for people to like you. You know what I'm saying? Those days is over. Intelligence, I told y'all, intelligence is gangster. You know what I'm saying? The most gangster thing you could be is a man that take care of his family, a woman that take care of his family, you know what I'm saying? And that's real with yourself, your family, your loved ones. All of this fronting and trying to be what you not, thinking that's what people want from you. Nah, just be you. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. That's why I don't really tell a lot of my stories of street tales and all that, because that has nothing to do with me doing interviews. You know what I'm saying? It has absolutely nothing. This is my job. This is my profession. This is what I do. Whatever has nothing to do with this. I do not have to portray an image to be a good interviewer. Period. So if you rap your ass off, rap. We want to hear them rhymes. You know what I'm saying? If you a dope producer, make them dope beats. Don't feel like you gotta do this to fit in, man. I never wanted to do anything to fit in. I always was about standing out. I always wanted to be me. If everybody over here wearing green, I'm not wearing green. It never been my thing. I never went with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I never went with what everybody was doing. I always did me. It's like, yo, nah, that's what everybody doing. I don't want to be like everybody else. So just be you. You know what I'm saying? Just be you. Stop trying to fit in, because when that fizzle out, you're gonna fizzle out with it too. Then you're gonna be trying to find yourself. You're gonna be trying to find yourself. Be who you are. If you a geek, yo, ain't nothing wrong with being geeks. If you a nerd, ain't nothing wrong with being a nerd. Listen, before I hit the streets of Brooklyn because I had to, because of my environment, I used to be in the crib playing video games all day. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love to do. You know, I used to be playing video games. I used to be in the crib playing video games and watching wrestling. You know, real talk. And the funniest thing is that when I stopped doing that, years later in my adult life, video games and wrestling is billion-dollar industries. What if I had stuck with that? It just so happens that I started, you know, doing music and messing with music, which is another thing. But look, wrestling is a billion-dollar industry, and so is video games. You know, so again, you ain't gotta be no gangster, man. Gangster is not because who you shot, stabbed, killed, been to jail. That ain't what gangster is, man. We gotta get up off that. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of people, yo, I whip the work. Yo, you don't sell drugs, bro. You never sold drugs. You never sold drugs. You don't have to say you sold drugs. You just ain't do it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Somebody telling me to interview MVK, and I reached out to homie a few times. He never really got back to me, but I did reach out a few times. You know, I did reach out. So again, what I ask y'all to do is I ask y'all to hit these artists and tell them they need to be on my platform, because I don't really chase nobody. When I hit somebody, I'm not into hitting you on the DMs 4 or 5 times. You know, once you ask more than once or twice, it seems like you begging. I don't beg nobody for nothing. I'm trying to work with people, and that's it. But yeah, I just had to say that, man. And again, even for you females, man, don't feel pressured into thinking you got to get undressed, or you got to be risque, or project the image of being promiscuous, or project the image of being, you know, bisexual and liking girls and all this stuff, because you think that's what a lot of men like, and that's what nah, that's all fake. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that is fake, you know, so stop falling into the traps of what you think people like, and like what you like. Like what you like. You know what I'm saying? Like what you like, and then bring people to you. Remember, I told you, you don't have to chase anything. You attract. If you attract it, it come to you. You don't have to chase anything. I don't chase nothing. I attract it to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't chase money. I don't chase women. I don't chase fame. I don't chase none of that, because if any of them things that you want, you could get it easily. You just got to act like an asshole. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I want. That's not what I want to be attracted to me. You know, so I don't want to be around some of that stuff. So that's why I move the way I move. But anyway, y'all telling me to get Planet Asia. I just called Planet Asia last night. I'm gonna be with him next week. You know what I'm saying? I got a Planet Asia interview on Forbes DVD. Go check that out. But again, I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. All I ask y'all to do before y'all go is hit that like button. Y'all gotta stop being stingy with these likes. Y'all gotta stop being stingy with these shares. Comments. I need all of that. I need all of this engagement. It's very, very important. Yeah. So I need all of that. Also, you know, I'm on all social media at Doggie Diamonds, DOGGIEDIAMONDS. Hit 40 Cal up and tell him you just saw him here. Hit Rusty Jukes up. Hit Tom Giss up. Hit Young Buck. Hit everybody. Let them know that you appreciate seeing them on this platform. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very important that you do that, and we get more guests, and we get more things going on. So I might not be on here all next week, but I got content lined up for y'all. But I might, because I'm on the road next week, traveling, handling a lot of business. So with that, y'all know what I do at this time. It's time for me to go. So I just need y'all to follow the instruction. Follow the instructions. And this was an impromptu live. I did not promote this at all. I promoted this at like 9:15, and we went live at 9:35. So shout out to 40 Cal for being here. You know what I'm saying? And go back in the archives. It's a lot, man. If you new here, trust me, it's a lot of interviews that you miss. Yeah. Tom Giss was here. Grap Lover, Rod Digger. It was a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You just it's a lot of people on here. You just gotta go through there. And I'm talking about within the last month. This ain't even no long time ago stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like 2021, I put in my work. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is though. But I gotta go. It's Sunday. I gotta fly out Monday. So I gotta pack and get all this stuff together. So oh yeah, my Charleston White interview. I got a Charleston White interview that's coming out. I think I'm gonna drop that Monday when I'm on the road. Yeah, so Charleston White, the full inspector deck. I have somebody else that was a madam. I got a lot of stuff coming out. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Respect to y'all. Shout out to my moderators for holding it down. And shout out to everybody who show love. And shout out to Don't Hide the Plug TV for the hat. I got a few hats for them. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. You know, yeah, it is what it is. And somebody hit me earlier today about the Dossier podcast. I just want to say this about this. I'm not really in tune with the Dossier podcast. I really have the time to check out a lot of stuff that I want to. I barely even look back at my own interviews. I'm gonna be real with you. I really have the time to sit back and go back and look at my own interviews. And somebody was telling me about that, and they was like, do this for Biggie, do that and all that. All that sound well and good. And, you know, shout out to everybody who's doing what they do. But at the same time, when it comes to the Dossier podcast and other podcasts and other shows that so-called, you know, people who's for solving the murders with Biggie, he has a mother, he has a immediate family, he got friends that, you know, I think those are the people that need to be going to. I'm not going to be on here because I put my platform on the line for a lot of stuff with no reciprocity. I'm just being real with you. I interviewed Gene Deal before. I've interviewed a lot of people who blew the whistle on a lot of stuff and said a lot of stuff, and salute to them, and I'm happy that they did. But I've been putting a lot on in this game. You know what I'm saying? And there's no reciprocity. Never trust a guy who wears shades indoors. But what about the bright lights though? What about the bright lights? Your mother shouldn't have never trusted your father. Well, you probably don't even know who your father is. But yo, even people who just start saying weird stuff, I'm not even responding to y'all no more. Because you could look at me and say, yo, don't trust a guy who wears shades indoors, but I bet you I could smash your chick. Facts. Easily.
Real talk.
But yo, on that note, I'm out. And no, yeah, you getting blocked too. Peace. Follow instructions, please. Make sure you click subscribe, youtube.com/Doggie Diamonds TV. Until next time, peace.